interested or I'm not listening or I'm indifferent. Truly, I ain't got no business here, but since my friends are here, I just came to kick it. But really, I would rather.
Okay guys, so let's get this started. We're going to be starting off with our Wet n Wild Cover All Primer, and this is a new Echo sponge. It comes like with a duo, and this isn't my favorite. I find this to be pretty firm, so I like to use it for like primers and lotions. I find that that's what it's good for, to literally just swipe across your face because it is firm. So I don't recommend this one, but for $10, you get two sponges, and the other one is magic. I swear it's a magic. You need it in your life. In your life. Now. And so yes, I'm just putting the primer all over my face, and this is the other sponge that comes with it. Now look how bouncy that sponge is. So today we're going to be using our Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation. I'm in the shade 07. And we're just going to pump some out and apply it using the Echo Tool sponge. Oh my god, guys. I cannot rave about how much I love this sponge. It makes like so much easier. And the reason for that is just that it's so nice and big. It just like works the foundation into your face like magic. I am in love, guys. So as you can see, we're just going to blend that out until we have the perfect coverage that we want. I like this foundation for filming. I don't like to take it out because I find that it doesn't wear good on my skin, but for filming, it's good. So next I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild concealer. This is in the shade light medium beige. And so I'm just going to use the other side of the Echo Tool sponge. It has two sides to it, so I really did find that really nice so I don't mix in my foundation and concealer shades. And we're just applying that under the eyes. We're concealing wherever we want to. Since this is a Valentine's Day look, I decided to draw some little hearts with my concealer, and I thought that was really cute. You guys should try that. Oh my god, I swear, guys. So cute. So we're just going to blend that in. I did go ahead and highlight my nose. I highlighted my cupid's bow a little bit under my lips and also right in the middle of my eyebrows. I don't know if you can hear the background noise, but there is so much wind blowing near my house right now. Like, it's crazy how windy it is. So yes, guys, just blend that in until we have it all perfect and our eye bags are all nicely concealed. Now with the magic of editing, I am basically almost done concealing. So next I'm going to go back into the Echo Tool sponge, and I'm going to be taking some of my Laura Mercier powder. I love this powder so much, guys. It's amazing. I did not want to fall for the hype. And then one time, like about 3 months ago, I tried it out in the Sephora favorites and I fell in love. And I just had to buy full size when I had the 20% off. Best investment of my life. It makes my under eyes look so nice, not cakey at all, because I do have very dry under eyes. So you need this powder in your life if you don't have it yet. So I'm also powdering right on my nose, just wherever I concealed pretty much. Next I'm going to be using this Essence eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to be applying it on my eyelids. I like to dab it on, and then I go in with my fingers and I blend it all in. So this just creates a very nice canvas in order for your eyeshadows to go on really nicely. It helps eyeshadows blend out even better. So it's just a step you can't miss. And it makes your eyeshadow last longer. So today we're going to be using our Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. I thought to myself, what better way than to start off a Valentine's Day tutorial with this palette. Because it basically just screams, it screams Valentine's Day. So I just love this palette so much. Oh, I can't even. I can't even. So I'm going to be taking this brush. It's just a nice fluffy brush. I'm not exactly sure what brand this is or anything. I just got this off of Amazon. These were like my first brushes ever. So this shade right here is called Divinity. It's a very beautiful matte kind of white shade. It just creates a perfect canvas, again, to work your eyebrows onto. So I really love applying this. It also creates a really nice matte highlight under your brow bone if that's what you like. Next I'm going in with this color called Totally Fetch. I love this color. I find this color to be amazing, and it's gonna sound weird, but I'm gonna be using this as my transition shade. Yes, transition shade. We're gonna have a nice beautiful hot pink shade for our transition. Yes, and I just love this. It kind of reminds me of cotton candy, but then you can build it up and it gets really nice and hot pink, and it looks really beautiful. It blends out like magic. Took no effort whatsoever. I love this eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow. So just blend away, guys. Next, I'm going to be going into this nice brush. This is from Inspire. It's an eye fluff brush. I got this one in my Ipsy bag. It's just a nice kind of very packed blending brush. So I'm going in with Dark Truffle. This is a beautiful brown. It does have a little bit of shimmer, but I find that once you put it on the eye, it doesn't really look shimmery. It looks more like a matte brown. So I really, really love this shade. Really nice. And did I mention, guys, this palette smells delicious. So we're going to put the shade on our outer V on top of our eyelid. And it's such a beautiful color, guys. Just blend that in, work that in into the totally fetch shade, but not all the way up. I'm just going to go back in with the blending brush we were using. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of totally fetch and just blend that out. Next, I'm using my Too Faced Glitter Glue. This just helps so much when I'm going to apply shimmer shadows on top. Makes them last all day. Gives me less fallout. I love doing this step. And I'm just applying it to the part where there is no eyeshadow. And I'm just dabbing it in with my finger so it's a nice and smooth surface. Ready to shine. Or to sparkle is more like it. So then I'm just going to be taking this other beautiful, beautiful kind of highlight shade. This is called Satin Sheets. And that is the shade we are putting right on top of the glitter glue. I'm just going to use my finger. I find that this is what works best. And it just, oh my god, it looks so beautiful on eye. It just gives it that pop of sparkle. And this is what keeps the eyeshadow kind of subtle at the same time. It's not like very bold eyeshadow look. So it's perfect for a date. Then I'm just going to go back in with the brown shade that we were using. And I'm just going to be putting that again on the outer V to get some of the payoff we lost. So I'm just going to take this concealer brush from It Cosmetics, take a little bit of Satin Sheets and a little bit of Divinity. And I'm going to be using that to highlight my brow bone. I find that this creates a beautiful, beautiful brow bone highlight. You don't have to do this if you don't want the shimmer. You could just put a little bit of Divinity on top. Next, I'm using this Morphe fan brush, and I'm just going to be taking all my excess powder off, all my Laura Mercier powder that I still had. Just going to fan that away. I love doing this. This is just a big jumbo fan brush that I love to take off powder and also to take out fallout. It really works well for that. Definitely, definitely recommend this brush. It's a must-have for me. Now I'm just going to be taking my e.l.f. brush and my brow in the shade 4. And I'm going to be using that to create my eyebrows, fill in my eyebrows, because I do have them. They're just not flawless. So I just want to say, definitely eyebrows take practice. Just keep practicing. I've only just started getting better at them and to a point where I feel like they look really, really good. So just practice, guys. Practice makes perfect. So as you can see here, what I do is I fill them in darker. I start off with the edges. I start off with the, the actual end of the eyebrows, and then I just work myself into the front. The front is definitely the hardest part for me, but I just like to spoolie through them afterwards. I try not to press the brush so much so it's not as pigmented and bold as it is on the outside, because I like my brows to look kind of natural to very dramatic. That's kind of the look that I go for, even though as you can see it takes me quite some time. So after we're done with those brows, this is how we're going to end up looking. Definitely the eyebrows just add the bam to the look. Next, I'm going to be taking this Wet n Wild. This is new. It's from the Photo Focus collection. It's just the powder. And I'm going to be taking this in the shade Coca. And that's the shade that I'm going to be using to contour and bronze my face. This is a very, very beautiful kind of milk chocolate color. I love it so much. So I'm just going to kind of I'm going to make it pretty sharp just because I really love to contour. I feel like contouring adds so much to my face. I love this shade. I do feel like it can be a little bit warm. So if you're not into warm tones, perhaps skip on this one. But if you do like this warmness that it's adding to my face, then I definitely do highly recommend it. It's very blendable, very smooth. I have been loving this powder, and I can't believe I just got it for $4. That's crazy. So I'm going to be taking this NARS Orgasm as my blush, and this is just a sample size. So I'm taking this It Cosmetics blush brush. It came from a holiday set. Really beautiful brush. I love it. It's so soft. And we're just going to put that right on top of our contour on the cheeks. And I do like to blend it in with the contour just so the contour and blush doesn't look too heavy separated. So I like to kind of blend them in together. It gives that nice, beautiful air finish look that I love. I do tend to go kind of heavy on the blush, but I love blushy cheeks. I love them. I don't know. I was never about that blush life, but suddenly, like, I've been loving blush more and more every day. It's so beautiful. I love the shade. It's really nice. It basically highlights your cheeks. So now, as you can see, I did my eyeliner and my mascara, and I'm looking good. And I did use the Ardell Wispies. These are not the Demi's Wispies. These are just the normal Wispies. They look so fabulous. So next I'm going to be going in with this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Strobe Light. So beautiful, so nice. I love it so much. So I'm using my Morphe fan brush. This was a limited edition collection, and I believe they still sell them individually on the Morphe website. So I'm just going to spray that with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right above my blush just to get that glow, that illuminated look that's so trendy right now. Oh my god, guys, look at that glow. It's so beautiful. This powder is so beautiful. It's like it doesn't cling to your dry patches. It just looks really, really, really nice. I love it. And it's so kind of like snowy yet perfect for my medium skin tone, so I am definitely in love. So I'm going to be using the same technique to highlight my nose, and I'm also going to be using it to highlight my Cupid's bow. As you can see, it looks really, really nice. I love this highlight. Next I'm going to be going in with the Scandal Eyes from Rimmel, and these are so beautiful. I love them. I'm going to be applying that on my waterline just to kind of brighten up the eyes a little bit. I love this color right here. I mean, any of these jumbo pencils from Rimmel are so amazing from the Scandalous Eyes collection. Next, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay glitter, and this is in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I'm just going to apply that to my inner corners. I find this to give like such a beautiful, beautiful effect to your eyes. It just makes them pop because when someone looks at you, they look at that glitter in that inner corner and it just looks so much more flirty. I'm also going to be taking it right on top of satin sheets, that kind of sparkly shimmer shadow we put on top of our eyes. I'm going to be applying what's left on the wand there just so it's not too heavy, because I just want a subtle kind of shimmer there. So next I'm going to be taking this other brush. I don't remember what this one is, but it's just like a detailing brush. I don't even know where I got it. I think I got it in BoxyCharm maybe. So I'm just taking this Bordeaux color and I'm applying it to the bottom of the waterline, and I'm taking a little bit of Totally Fetch and applying that as well, just to kind of create a pinkish or brownish color under the waterline to bring your eyes out even more, since we are a little bit heavy on the top of the eyelid. We also want to balance it out with the bottom of the waterline. So definitely this adds a pop. It makes the eyes come all together. Then I'm going to be taking this beautiful pink shade right here. I'm just going to apply that right on top of the glitter that I have in my inner corners. Again, just adds a little bit of pop to make your look even more fabulous. Then I'm finally going to take some MAC Fix Plus and spray that baby all over my face, because this makes your makeup last forever. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful spray, and it just refreshes your whole skin. And we're just going to let it dry, guys. So, of course, keeping up with the Valentine's Day theme here, we're going to be using this Too Faced Melted Matte in Bend and Snap. And it's such a beautiful color. This is a matte liquid lipstick. I'm just going to be applying it. I find that this is like not too hot pink. It does have a little bit of some deep berry in there, just like an undertone. Looks really beautiful on the lips. I love it, and I feel like this complements the look so much without being overly exaggerated. It keeps the balance, in my opinion, between the eyes and the lips. And this lippy right here screams a Valentine's Day. You can't get more Valentine's than this lipstick right here. Literally, you could do a brown neutral eyeshadow look and just put this lipstick on, and it just makes it Valentine-y, in my opinion, of course. And obviously my lipstick application here is not going smoothly, so I'm just gonna speed right through this baby. I definitely do recommend going with some loose waves. This just gives it more of a romantic feel to the overall look. But without further ado, let's see how the look turned out in 3, 2, 1, let's go.